All right, people. It's getting ready to get started. Let's go! All right, here we go.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Bandai Namco Summer Showcase live from Studio Odyssey. I'm Sydney Goodman, here to present today's exciting lineup of game news along with Connor Cahoon.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much to Bandai Namco Entertainment for having us here today with everyone watching online.
Connor Cahoon.
Some of you out there may be familiar with the Summer Showcase.
Why are their faces so red?
Here, but you may notice we're in a very different setting this year.
Or is that just me?
It is very swanky. We have been transported into this amazing Tokyo meets LA.
Bro, please.
Where you can come along as we meet different game producers.
They're saying Tokyo meets LA.
Games and
J-Stars? Come on.
We're ready to reveal our first
J-Star
worldwide reveal.
such a wild
I'm telling you, bro.
To start us off, we have a very first look at a game based on a massively popular anime franchise with explosive.
Here we go with My Hero, yes.
Touching friendship and heroic characters. This is sure to go beyond all expectations. Let's take a look.
All right, let's see.
Please, bro. Please be good. Yes.
Will pass to the next generation. And that generation will entrust it to the next. This fire will continue to burn into the future. Come on now. Everyone's waiting for you. Let's make sure they know we are here. Take this.
Next game.
Oh, there we go, Arena.
Yes! Come on!
I'm the person I've always wanted to be.
One Justice 3?
Losing sight of you. We haven't been able to.
I already like the fact that we're getting a fighting game. Please.
From now on, this is our story. He's badly injured. I've got to defeat him. Raidizuku. I also can't pretend I didn't see you crying in there. Shut up, you insignificant.
The stream's kind of messing up.
I'm going to stop you. Second gear. Third gear. Top gear. Overdrive. Detroit.
See, yeah, no. All justice. All justice. Yes.
Release date.
Long enough.
No release date. And Iron Might. And Iron Might with All for One Young. Nah.
Hello everyone. 配信をご覧の皆様こんにちは。僕のヒーローアカデミアボールズジャスティスのプロデューサー宮崎青葉です。本日ようやく皆様にゲームのお披露目ができて本当に嬉しいです。本作は僕のヒーローアカデミアの最新家庭用ゲームで物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をコンセプトとした対戦アクションゲームとなります。本作ではこれまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様にはもちろんアニメを熱心にご覧になっている皆様にも新たな楽しみをお届けできるよう物語のクライマックスである最終決戦をゲームならではの演出でより深く没入できるように再現することにこだわりました。現在アニメファイナルシーズンの制作と並行してゲームの開発を進めております。アニメとは異なる表現ゲームならではの視点から最終決戦を体験いただけます。アニメの素晴らしいビジュアルを最大限に生かした美麗なグラフィックで迫力ある最終決戦をゲームで体験してください。本作にはアニメに登場する
I knew they was going to do something for this final season. There was no way they was going to let that rock, man. I was like, God, did they drop the ball and not have a game for this ready for us to play? Come on.
新形態も使用可能になります。さらにヒロアカ家庭用ゲームでは初となる遊泳高校1年 A 組生徒が全員登場することも魅力の一つです。各キャラクターユニークの個性を忠実に再現したバトルをお楽しみください。バトルシステムはアニメファンもゲームファンもどなたでも爽快な個性アクションをお楽しみいただけるように設計されています。本作のバトルでは最大3人のチームを組むことができ、キャラクターチェンジを行いながらコンボをつないでいく3対3のコンビネーションバトルを楽しむことができます。また、ライジングというシステムにより、キャラクターを
Look at boy, look at that combo! Deku going in!
今後の情報にご期待ください。
Oh, that combo was nasty.
僕の
That
ヒーローア
combo
カデ
was
ミア
nasty.
オーズジャスティスの魅力のほんの一部をご紹介いたしました。これまで僕のヒーローアカデミアのゲームをプレイしていただいた皆様はもちろん、アニメを熱心にご覧込んでおりますので、ぜひお楽しみください。プレイステーション、Xbox、Steam にてぜひウィッシュリストの登録もよろしくお願いいたします。最後に原作者である堀越康平先生から熱いメッセージをいただいておりますので、そちらで締めさせていただきたいと思います。皆様ありがとうございました。
Absolutely. Yo, Dominic, appreciate you for the dono. I'd say for her, I give it to Your Forger is a pretty good opponent against her. I actually did a fight on her not too long
How
ago.
was that for our first announcement, everyone? Are you ready at home to go plus ultra? Sorry.
Hell yeah, I go plus ultra with him.
Now, thank
Shoot,
you to
I'm
the
excited
Development
too.
Development team for bringing their passion to this project and to our summer showcase stage. And as Miyazaki-san mentioned, I've Mr. Kohei Horikoshi message right in front of me here. So let's read it, shall we? Hello, this is Kohei Horikoshi, the original creator of My Hero Academia. I'm so happy that they're making another game now that the original manga is complete. I can't believe this is happening. In earlier games, I used Ida and Kirishima. This time, you can use all of Class 1A. So I'm already excited to see who I'll master. Also, the expressions are amazing. Everything on the screen is even more.
Yo, Sam, appreciate you for the dono, my guy.
Let's all play together when it's released. Thank you, Horikoshi-san, for sharing this special message with our fans. Now, for more news on My Hero Academia All's Justice, be sure to follow Bandai Namco on social media to catch more news in the future.
Well, Leone.
Up next,
Personally, I would give it to Leone. She's faster and stronger.
Code Vein 2 arrives in 2026.
And a lot of aspects when it comes down to it, unless it's
We
like
recently announced the return
that Super
of
Shredder form, I would think
Revenant
she would
in
struggle.
Code Vein 2. Let's check in with game producer.
But I feel like she would be
Izuka-san to
taking
learn
it
more
most of
about
the time when it comes down to
mysterious
taking on
girl Lou
Shredder.
and her role in this gilded time-traveling action RPG.
But people, I am not answering any fight donos right now. We are looking at the stream. I'm locked in. I appreciate y'all though.
コードベインは崩壊した近未来の世界で生きる吸血鬼たちが滅びの運命に抗うドラマティックなストーリー展開と手に汗握るチャレンジングな探索アクションが魅力のシリーズです。前作以上に進化したゲーム体験をお楽しみいただけます。吸血攻撃、バディシステム、ブラッドコードなどおなじみのシステムも登場します。ぜひご期待ください。舞台は人間と吸血鬼が共存している未来の世界になります。そこでは様々な物質を自由に変えてしまう輪廻と呼ばれる変質現象と吸血鬼たちの自我を奪い化け物へと変えてしまう渇望の月の存在で世界は滅びの一途をたどっていました。
God Eater, no, I haven't. I have seen it though. I like the gameplay. Was actually pretty good.
任務中に命を落としてしまいます。そんな主人公に
It's the same creator?
心臓を分けて蘇生させたのが吸血鬼の少女ルーです。彼女の持つ時間を移動する特別な力を借りて100年前の世界へ旅立ち滅びゆく世界を救うための戦いに身を投じることになります。ルーの他にも過去と現代の世界では様々な吸血鬼たちとの出会いが待っています。時間を超えて展開するドラマティックなストーリーにぜひご期待ください。本作はプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、Steam にて2026年に発売予定です。今後の続報をお待ちください。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
Now, I know just thinking about the return of Code Vein is sure to get your blood pumping. But if you really want your heart to skip a beat, then brace yourself for the delightful rhythmic adventures of Patapon Replay 1+2.
1+2.
Beloved rhythm games, Patapon 1 and 2 are back together in one bundle. Patapon 1+2 Replay.
Now, of course.
That's all? That's all they show?
So Krista's here with me today.
All right, I was about to say, that's it?
Deeper into the game and break it all down for us. So, Krista, how you doing?
I'm so excited to be here. I'm excited to talk about these cute little guys. We're not going to spend too long making you wait, but we have loaded up a small army of rhythmic warriors for today's demo.
Okay, good. I'm excited for this. Let's get into it.
Are we Ready? Here we
It's
go.
coming all
with a
right.
big screen.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
So Patapon is a rhythm action adventure game where players use 4 mystical drums to command an army of cute and mysterious little eyeball creatures named Patapons.
I mean, they look really cute right there. They look like they're living their best life. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Exactly. And as you are their new mighty one, and it's up to you to lead them on the journey to the legendary Earth End.
Oh.
You know, casual, normal stakes.
So I'm like their leader. They all respect me.
Yes, absolutely.
Boy, I feel like this shit
something a bit more light.
is gonna get real tedious after a while, bro.
You don't have to feel too powerful quite yet, but playing Patapon's really, really simple. Just hit 4 drums to the rhythm and your Patapons follow your lead. Every time you input it correctly, they sing back.
You'd be impressed with how easily I would mess up 4 inputs. It's pretty common.
Well, don't worry about that because new to this game under the help button is the constant command display. It's a convenient reminder of what drum commands will be helpful for each level.
Is this all the commands we can expect to see as well?
Yeah, these are the ones that are helpful for each level.
Okay.
And your basic attack goes.
Yo, Law!
Patapon.
T-Ice, what's up?
As
Supersonic, what's good?
they're doing,
Tipsy, what's
little
up?
here.
Evian, yo.
They got some airtime there.
See, we're fighting the Patapon eating.
How y'all
plant
living,
named
chat?
Shuckle.
Naturally, of course that exists.
Yes.
Oh no.
And it's got these 3.
Yeah,
arms
it's
that
not
Patapon.
my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? I've
Okay,
never
so
been
they're
like
safe right now. They're
too
fine.
heavy
They're
on
so
like
safe, though.
rhythm games.
They can break free.
But I know a lot of people like
Patapons,
these, so
come
I mean,
on, lock
to each
in.
their own.
I think we're good.
Okay, looks good so far.
Oh no, 2 of them are being swallowed.
Oh no.
Just a little bit.
El Go-Go, what's up?
Yeah, no, definitely.
No, it's-
Don't worry
it's
about
fine,
it.
it's fine, it's
Those
fine.
little hats that you collect in the corner can be buried, and then your Patapons can come back and help you out again.
Wonderful.
It's in the
wonderful.
Sora's
The whole
Wrath
time I
remake.
keep pressing
Was the
the
Sora's Wrath
B
Bandai
to be
Namco?
on point.
Yes, but
Sora's
you know,
Wrath was
with this game,
Capcom.
you don't have to be
I
super
don't think so.
precise.
Okay.
As long as
Yeah,
the
Sora's Wrath was
Patapon
Capcom,
respond,
because
you'll
that's how they had
continue
the,
to march on, just like them.
What was
The
it? That
crossover,
Oxford
yeah.
skin?
So I noticed that we're finding
Yeah, the
this monster.
crossover in the first place.
Is it
That's
only
pure
boss
Capcom.
levels in this, or are there other types
Yeah.
of missions?
No, so
They
there's
just,
also hunting
worked
mode,
with- I think it was,
battling the Zigatons
Cyber
that you
Connect.
see along the way, and there's other mini games that kind of keep you motivated
Ashura is
to
a
the long journey.
Capcom character.
Okay. And I see, even though we've lost a few Patapons,
Love to see him in more games though. But
No, there was a big plume of smoke right there. That was a
Yeah, they
like some sleep gas. Yeah.
Okay, they're back up now.
We're riling them up right now.
And that's one of the commands?
Yes, and
Okay.
you can see with successful attacks, he's losing some arms.
Oh, yeah, he's lost one.
So I think
Yeah,
the
Capcom
Patapons
need to
are
give us
doing a
that one,
good
guy.
job, despite being a little eepy.
Okay, one arm just came back, but I think we're making some progress here.
No, definitely. I believe the Shuckle
Is
getting
this
pushed
all
back as we
there
speak.
is to it?
Nice.
Not even a little nap is enough to stop the Patapon. They're very determined.
Now, I am, as you would say, washed. I'm not very good at games. How?
I don't
if
know
they mess
how.
up, is there any punishment? Or
I don't
is
know
it-
how people
They'll
could
look at you,
stay
they'll
locked
judge
into
for
a
little
game
bit,
like
and then they
this.
just keep on going.
Oh,
So
okay.
you just gotta. You
not
gotta
until
lock
when it gets
I
further
need
in the
to
game,
lock
it
in.
becomes
But I see
faster
that
paced.
the Patapons have pushed them back a little bit here.
my
Maybe
God,
some
blood.
progress.
That's what
Okay,
it's like, yeah.
maybe. All right. Okay, I spoke too
I
soon.
guess.
Oh no.
We've got some big stomps going on. That's okay.
Okay.
She
We're
said
still
you got
in.
some
We haven't
big
lost
stomps
anybody.
going on.
Oh no.
They seem unenthused to talk about
Okay,
it.
square, circle, X, triangle. Okay, easily.
Yes.
That would be simple.
I get it's just a demo,
big
but I'm
jump.
like, even in the sense of
So
like
yes.
it being a demo, you have to give me
They can do a
something
big jump
to where I
up into
would
the
be
air
like,
like
okay,
that.
yeah, this is
And
something I
avoid
would
the gap
really,
if
really
possible.
want to play.
Okay,
And I'm not seeing anything here that I guess appeals to me. I guess like
maybe.
I'm not trying to like
I think they just did it.
diss the game or anything like
Okay,
that.
good.
I'm just saying like for me,
Okay,
an
good,
aspect
okay,
is
we
kind
can
of
survive another day.
not
Oh my gosh,
not up to
I
par
would
what I'll be looking for. I mean, but I don't know what to really look for in like certain rhythm
I
games
appreciate that so much.
because I come
And
from
if you would like to learn
the
more about
area
the
of
game,
like
we
Hi-Fi
share a full
Rush
system trailer,
and then
which we'll link in the chat.
Dead as Disco
Wonderful.
recently.
And don't
So I'm
forget,
like,
viewers at home,
those type
the
of rhythm
Patapon
games
1
was
plus
OD.
2 replay
So
will be released on July
going
11th,
something like this is
and it'll be
crazy.
playable on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC. So that's only 1 week to go. So thank you once again, Krista, for taking us through the first step in our journey to Earth End.
Coming up next, we'll travel to a mythical land in Towa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Guardians of the Sacred Tree. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds familiar.
New IP developed by Brownies.
Yeah, we
Towa
saw
and
this
the
at the
Guardian of the
whatchamacallit,
Sacred Tree
Summer
is a
Game
new
Fest.
The Summer-
world
yeah,
where
Summer Games
bonds,
Fest.
blades, and bravery decide the fate of all. You can explore this far-off mystic realm where the game launches September 19th. Today, we'll hear from game producer Nagaoka-san as he takes us deeper into the game mechanics and some brand new gameplay. and keeping an eye out in chat for a special custom PC giveaway starting right now.
配信をご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。トワと真珠の祈り子たちのプロデューサーの長岡大輔です。本日は未公開の映像やプレイ映像とともにゲームの魅力をしっかりお伝えできたらなと思っておりますので、ぜひ最後までご覧いただけると嬉しいです。本作はオリエンタルな世界観の
Oh yeah, I do remember
刀
this.
と杖を駆使したハイスピードなアクションが楽しめるローグライトゲームです。ダンジョンでは個性豊かな8キャラクターの中から2キャラクターを選び、フロア内の敵を一掃しながらダンジョンの奥へ進んでいきます。部屋をクリアするとランダムに発生する音調と呼ばれる報酬でキャラクターの能力を強化することができるので、どんどん自分を強化していきながら部屋を進み、ボスが待つダンジョンの奥を目指しましょう。
That's a dope design for that
物語
monster though. I'm
の
not
舞
gonna
台
hold
と
you.
なるのは真珠神という神様が祀られているとある里で、そこに住む神の子トワと世界の平和を脅かすマガツと呼ばれる邪悪な神の対立を描いた物語が展開されていきます。ゲームの拠点となる里では主人公トワを操作して8人の仲間たちの能力の強化や刀作りなどを行ってダンジョンをより攻略しやすくすることができます。個性豊かな里の住人たちとトワが繰り広げるサイドストーリーにもぜひ
Would you play certain games like this?
本日はダンジョン内でのプレイアブルキャラクターとなる祈り子たちに関する初公開の映像をご用意いたしました。こちらをご覧ください。
You said it just depends.
Yeah, as long as you got a good story.
No. Yep, super carp over here. Super koi.
He got that thing on though.
He do.
No matter what, we plunge onward. Ha! Yeah! I shall end you. Ha! Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah! With all my might. Oh ho! Ah, yes. This shall serve me well.
You know, and what's crazy is that, like, with games like this,
it's kind of like
you said it's kind of like what?
I must not dishonor my blade.
With our hands joined, we will not lose.
Especially with the fact that you're going stage to stage.
今回は8人の祈り子の中から烈火と錦の2人を紹介します。烈火は侍のような見た目の通り、里にある道場の師範を務めるほどの剣の達人です。一方でトワのことが大好きなキャラクターで、トワの言うことは全肯定しちゃうけなげさが
Yeah, Shark, it kind of do look fun. I'm not gonna hold you. It was giving me like Ultimate Alliance kind of vibes, you know.
アクションの面では連続攻撃と範囲攻撃の2種類を持っていて、非常にバランスの取れた使いやすいキャラクターで、最初に触るキャラクターとしてもかなりおすすめで、実際チュートリアルのキャラクターはレッカちゃんになっています。錦はかなりインパクトのある見た目をしていますが、実はとても信心深く硬派なキャラクターです。モニア神という神を信仰しており、善行を積めばいつかモニア神に出会えるという教えを信じてつつ裏々旅を続けており、マガツ討伐も人助けの一環として参加しています。アクションでは個人的には烈火と並んで使いやすいキャラクターかなと思います。移動を兼ねた攻撃だったり広範囲の連撃で縦横無尽に気持ちよくダンジョンを攻略することができると思います。この見た目で泳げないっていう設定もとってもチャーミングで、チームメンバーに一番受けが良かったのもこの錦くんでした。トワと真珠の祈り子たちの情報は公式 X 等で毎週公開していく予定です。ゲームの内容やシステムはもちろん、個性豊かなキャラクターたちに焦点を当てたコンテンツにもぜひご期待ください。ありがとうございました。それではスタジオにお戻しします。
That's a buff fish. Okay, yeah, so we're going back to Killer Within. Is it getting an update? Yep. Here's spokesperson. They're adding him as a third person now. Oh, I can't get into this game. It's just so much involved just to get voted out on people's stupidity. And they putting so much detail in it, and I like that. But it's just like, damn, bro.
It just kind of kills me
Pac-Man
that
is one of the most
somehow by
recognizable
random chance
characters in all of gaming. But a dark alternate take on
You
the
get taken out by
iconic
somebody
Hungry
doing
Hero
stupid
as a
shit.
2D action platformer is coming when Shadow Labyrinth launches July 18th. And Noah is here to talk more about it.
How's it going, Sydney?
It's going fantastic.
Good. You actually helped us to announce Shadow Labyrinth at the Game Awards last December.
I did. It was a great honor, and I am glad to be the harbinger of Dark Pac-Man and revealing some new gameplay today.
That's right. In Shadow Labyrinth, players will take on the role of Swordsman number 8, accompanied by a familiar-looking yellow orb known as Puck, and explore mysterious and hostile planets.
Puck, as in Puck-Man, the arcade game's original name?
That's right. You really know your Pac lore.
There's lore?
Is Pac-Man or
Okay, what if
Puck-Man?
I told you that the Amazon Prime Video
like
secret level
Puck-Man.
Pac-Man
Oh, no,
episode
Pac-Man.
is a prequel to the events of Shadow Labyrinth, and that Shadow Labyrinth story takes place in an interconnected
Oh, they're
universe
doing like
with timelines
Pac-Man from
canonically
you remember
connected
from
games
Secret
like
Level?
Custodian and Dig Dug,
Yeah.
in reference to Splatterhouse.
That's what they're
Oh my
doing.
gosh, well, that is crazy, and I am so here for it. I also really like how the Pac-Man maze
So fun
inspired the
waking up
game's
and
massive
realizing
map.
Pac-Man suddenly
That's
had
right.
this
It's very
ultra large
Pac-Man,
award,
and
apparently.
you can eat your enemies.
Yeah.
Pac-Man and I have that in common. I'm kidding. But isn't that the most important thing about Pac-Man? So are there other Pac-Man things twisted to the dark side?
Yes, and Seigo Aizawa, Shadow Labyrinth's producer, has prepared a message just about that.
Evil Pac-Man.
7月18日発売予定の
The Shadow Labyrinth.
のプロデューサーの相沢です。今年は
Oh,
パックマン
that's like
45周
2
年で
weeks from now.
メイクインパクトがテーマになります。今回はゲーム内で対峙することとなる G ホストと呼ばれる存在の最終形態と一部ゲームプレイをお見せしたいと思います。パックマンでおなじみの敵キャラゴーストたちを再解釈したシャドウラビリンス版 G ホストをお楽しみください。勘のいい方であれば何かにお気づきになるかもしれませんね。それではスタジオにお戻しします。どうぞ。
Thank you, Aizawa-san, and a happy 45th anniversary to Pac-Man.
That's right, 45 amazing years. And we knew that this being the year of impact, it was the right time to bring players a Pac-Man experience like never before.
Perfect. Well, I'm excited to see it because Aizawa-san mentioned some exclusive gameplay.
That's right, let's jump into it.
Perfect. Well, off the bat, where in the game are we?
Okay, so spoilers. We are deep into the game. You're seeing a whole bunch of things that a player would have already earned, and we're going to see a boss battle that is really far in. So that being said, let's jump in. Before we go, we need to equip some perks.
The fact that
Okay,
you
so
gotta equip perks
tell me what I'm
to
looking at here.
Pac-Man.
So I mentioned they're equipable. It's basically you get to customize your loadout. These will enhance your abilities. They're acquired through crafting in the game. And we gave ourselves a little bit more health, as you can see, and the ability to dash much larger, which will help in the battle.
Perfect. So it sounds like you can customize your loadout.
Exactly, yeah. To suit your playstyle, depending on if you want to dodge or parry.
And then these towers with
Yo,
crafting
Shark, appreciate you
are
for the
those
dono.
colors?
That's right. So
God,
that
look at that
location
health bar.
will look
That's his
familiar
health
to
bar?
people who saw the Amazon Prime secret
can't-
level
God
Pac-Man episode.
bless.
Very familiar there. And each of those
You
colors, of
bosses
course,
must be
corresponds
rough if you
to
gotta run
the
around
4
like that.
ghosts. But in this game, they're known as the G-hosts.
The G-host. And there's a G-host.
Edgy
dropping in
Pac-Man,
right
hell
now.
yeah.
That's right. Parasitic organisms that you encounter multiple times throughout the course of the game. But this is the battle with the final form of the G-host based on Blinky. Right on cue. Red Brogza Terius Gilba.
Oh my gosh.
Sure.
That's
You
a
got your
mouthful.
answer. There's a
It is,
G-ho
it
right
is.
there.
Brogza is basically an in-universe term for a core, and
The
Terius
G-ho.
is
This is
the
supposed
to
final
be-
Gilba hand,
This supposed to be
so
like the red
there you go. And
ghost?
this guy is
I
really powerful
guess,
right
yeah.
off the bat. Focusing on the combat here, dodging and slashing, you have to be super precise to
like a parry.
survive here.
Yeah, there's the dodge. I'm seeing red and blue.
That's right. So his face will flash red and blue. If it flashes red, it means you can parry his attack. And blue means you need to get the heck out of the way, which we just did using the grappling.
Perfect. Well, okay, let's talk a little bit about, I'm seeing bottom left-hand corner. There's a red flashing, there's a blue.
That's right.
Well,
so,
blue means you can parry, yeah.
Got our parry.
That's going to be confusing.
You can choose whether or not to parry. Oh, wait, hold on that point. This is Gaia. So this is basically the power pellet of this game. It makes you super OP. You can really wreck house with enemies, but it's time limited. That meter on the top left that just expired was our Gaia.
Okay, and we'll go back to talking about that bottom left-hand corner, but I want to.
You remember like back in the day when you had like shows like
so
throughout the course of the game,
oh yeah. Look at these attacks. You don't think that's like going to be absolutely devastating?
Resources to use in crafting to acquire things from the shop, but also to fill up that Gaia meter so you can get back into super.
You remember back in those days where like a cartoon would have a parody of like whatever shows that we used to watch or game or whatever, and they make it like super edgy or super over the top. This seems like one of those times.
Oh, okay.
And but right now the left trigger is parry.
Like how when like you had like Kids Next Door and number 4 was doing a rendition of Dragon Ball Z. And it was just ridiculous, and it was just over the top, with like Super Saiyan 3 having hair all the way down to like the ground and he's flying.
Some extra hits there
like,
try to dodge this.
You remember me in them old days
huge attack with our
Super Saiyan 100.
Yeah, 100, yeah, like something like that.
The screen just covered in hair.
What is that?
That's right. So
yeah, that's what this is. But I love that secret level episode. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm down for the concept.
In larger, smaller chunks based on a variety of different moves. So there's using Puck Spark. There's
Buster, exactly.
Using your grappling hook. So everything consumes that. So you need to be really careful with what your moves are and be strategic, because otherwise, if you run out of ESP, then you won't be able to do
Julius,
anything.
you know,
you'll be dead in the water.
You can't even dodge?
You can't dodge efficiently.
Okay. So all about managing that bar.
Yeah. Speaking of managing bars, we got his.
Yeah, it's basically an anime version of Pac-Man.
So
yeah, Tipsy.
Was totally
Tipsy
out of
on
commission
point
for a couple of seconds there, letting us get some really great downward slashes.
Perfect. And then we're stunned again. That white.
That's right.
Red's white.
So that
what do you mean? He said you can't dodge efficiently.
That we have equipped to the triangle button, and there's a bunch of different ones that are different types of attacks.
Because they tried to dodge earlier,
but
they was like still
really
got caught
the best friend for us to equip in this battle.
And we haven't talked about top right, 521.
Right.
What the heck is going on over there?
So that's Aura. It's yellow. It looks like a pack dot. That's done on purpose. These are collected throughout the game. It's one of the game's, saying game a lot, in-game currency, and you use that to upgrade your sword strength, your health, and a couple of other things as well.
Okay, so.
And we got him.
We got him.
I mean, but we got him.
We can say we.
We got him.
It's a collective we, right?
But this is only one of 4 of the G-hosts that you will encounter throughout the game, but also these big final battles at the end.
And real fast, G-host, does that stand for something?
The G does stand for something, but I don't think I should reveal that just yet.
Just out of time.
I thought it was just a play on Ghost. He said they're called G-hosts. Now he's saying the G stands for
Shadow
something.
Labyrinth comes out later this month on July 18th, coming to
Watch it be
PC
like
and
Ghost Host.
consoles. There's a really cool collector's edition available from the Bandai Namco store.
They talk about, yo, that Spider said that boss took 3 business days to beat. I'm like, you're not lying.
Like my little Puck right here, an art journal, and much more.
Perfect. You could match.
Welcome
We could all match now.
Yo, my G.
My hero game.
Check out the Shadow Labyrinth channel in the official Pac-Man Discord server.
Yeah,
and
All's
follow
Justice.
Shadow Labyrinth game on Instagram.
Thanks.
You get it because, you know, instead of one justice, it's all justice, like one for all. All for. That was lame.
Are you ready to face your childhood fears?
Oh,
Perfect,
Little
because
Nightmares
we
3.
recently revealed
Ah,
that
yes,
the
Little
highly
Nightmares.
anticipated atmospheric adventure game Little Nightmares 3 is launching on October 10th. And a playable demo will be coming to San Diego Comic-Con. Now let's take a look at the latest stage revealed in last week's brand showcase.
Let's
Hi,
go.
I'm Coralie Feniello, producer on Little Nightmares 3. The game will release on October 10th, 2025, and I can't wait to see our fans and players dive into this exciting yet disturbing new nightmare. In Little Nightmares 3, you'll follow the journey of Flo and Alone. Our two friends are traveling through several locations, trying to find a way out of the nowhere. Now, let's have a sneak peek at one of these places with this trailer.
All right, let's see. Cause I'm actually excited for Little Nightmares. They better give me a shot at that whole Momo. After I got betrayed.
Is this gonna be like a co-op?
I would hope so. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is co-op.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Cybot said it's online only. I mean, it's still good though. I would have wished it would be local co-op though.
You know, for the fact that you're both on the screen at the same time, you would think it would be local.
You know, but he said it's online co-op unless they changed it. I mean, he said it's co-op and single.
Yeah, we're in that day and age. You want to buy the expansion before the game even comes out?
Boy, I don't know. Like, I just think about it when it comes down to this type of stuff. I just say, hey, after buying something and getting all these expansion packs and all the rest of this type of stuff, and then the game don't hold up its end of the bargain, or the company don't, and then we get all this other stuff, and then we've already paid for something, and they don't deliver in a timely manner, then I'm like, damn, I could have just bought the base game. Especially after Space Marines now.
For another round to tee off some more info about the game. I'm sorry about the puns. Welcome, Krista.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be back. And before we start, are you a golf fan, Connor?
I've played. Mini golf.
I'm
sorry.
I think I've seen you play mini golf before.
I'm so sorry. I'm not very good at all.
But fortunately, today's game is truly for everyone. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots is a return to form for the long-running series. You can see we have a number of different modes that's gonna pop up on this screen over here.
I love the splash art. It looks phenomenal. Oh.
We got single player here, but there's so many different things. There's campaign, online tournaments, some new
Yeah,
party
Momo
modes.
needs his run back.
Golf, I want to shout out.
Okay.
We're gonna pop through some solo mode. There's lots of places to golf around the world.
I see that, and I also
Yeah, it was six. Six needs to get drop kicked.
We can play.
Six betraying everybody. Give Mono his run back.
In any installment of this game.
Okay, wonderful.
But we're gonna go with our very favorite Pac-Man.
Of course, Pac-Man's in the game. I didn't know Pac-Man played golf.
You can play
Does
Pac-Man
Pac-Man golf?
early unlock, and yes, he's gonna crush it at golf. Actually.
Okay, he's
Boy,
experienced.
Pac-Man is making a comeback, man.
Shaped.
Right.
You're good at.
You live the life of the ball.
Live the life of the ball. He's got his face on the ball.
Oh wow, he threw some grass to check the wind.
Big classic. You trying to play golf?
That's a high level strat. All right.
But the best thing about
you already know the
golf,
answer to
that
that.
might seem like a fancy sport, but the controls are really straightforward. You see that beautiful follow through, and the caddy is just booking it right now.
Mario Golf looks good. Mario Golf flashbacks.
There's no rush. It's golf.
There was Mario Golf.
Okay, so
Well, why am I surprised? There's Mario everything.
You just pick your power, and then you swing.
There was a
So that's
Mario
only three
Sonic
buttons.
like Winter Olympics.
And we're already this
I
close
mean,
the whole
the
way.
Winter Olympics is one thing and everything like that, but Mario Golf is
like that.
I don't know. I thought it was going in the sand trap. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Okay, so
that was the most skewed shot I've ever seen.
And now I'm seeing it for myself. But going for kind of interesting. Not a puddle. Okay. I'm sorry for doubting you, Pac-Man.
It didn't matter, of course.
Of course you
With
had
the
it
way
in the
he's
bag. Who
whacking
am I
it,
to
you would
judge?
think it would go 30 miles.
I swear the way he hitting this ball.
Yes, he does. Lovely.
Beautiful.
Okay, nice.
Little golf claps.
Okay, so there's some other stages too, and this one looks a bit familiar to me.
Yeah, it looks like the rain's obstacle here.
It does look like the UK. It's just raining.
Everybody's like, yo, where's the gameplay for Little Nightmares 3? Y'all showing us all the gameplay for this shit?
And this is another feature that players can customize along with the time of day.
Watch, he about to use the
wind
same
conditions,
force.
as you saw earlier.
Look at this boy!
Playing in the night and the rain is the best.
Pac-Man is
conditions.
smacking this thing into the
Yeah,
stratosphere.
absolutely. You can kind of customize it to however you'd like. And it seems like Pac-Man likes the rain today.
He's living his best life. He needs to get his set in. Okay.
Oh, and to adjust for
Pac-Man from the demon realm to the golf course, bro. Like, where is he
spin on the ball right
doing?
here. And it looks
Where
like
is
he
he
lined up
going?
just the perfect shot.
Nice shot. Beautiful, Pac-Man. And there, oh my gosh, it's cinema. That's an amazing shot.
It's just a little short, though.
Okay, so, I mean, it seems that's pretty easy for a man of Pac-Man's caliber.
Yeah.
He
Except,
either about to tap it or he about to wipe the living life out of this thing.
I'm so sorry, Pac-Man.
Bogey, what?
During the showcase. It's okay, we're gonna make it up.
Okay, the next one's gonna be better?
Yes, I do believe
okay.
Pac-Man has a little surprise for you. Just for you, Connor.
Just for me? Okay, let's have a look.
Yo, Panda, appreciate you for the donut, my guy. Yo, what
That's a
up?
nice shot. That looks great.
A beautiful arc into a tornado.
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good.
Wait, is that a hole in one?
That's a hole in one.
What do you mean a
It's absolute
Pac-Man knew something that we didn't.
Okay.
He said
Why
what?
is there a tornado on the
Look at the tornado.
Why is there a tornado on the hole? Ain't that cheating?
Easier with larger cups or tornadoes.
That would be cheating, ain't it?
Of course, just a little bit more challenging.
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe I could even get a hole in one.
Yeah, I think you could.
Well, thank you so much, Christopher, for taking us through everybody's golf hot shots. This game is coming out.
They gotta do
September 5th,
whatever they
PlayStation 5,
can
Nintendo Switch and Steam
to make this more interesting.
It's time to become golfers, gamers.
Rise, unite, and triumph. Up next, grid-based tactical combat RPG, Super Robot Wars Y.
All right, get ready, pilots. The ultimate robot anime clash returns in Super Robot Wars Y with over 20.
I'm glad you're here.
This grid-based tactical combat RPG will be ready for action on
Grid-based
August 20th.
tactical
So
RPG.
please
All right.
enjoy this special message from game producer Towa-san.
I'll never care for those.
You know?
The new entry to the Super Robot Wars series, a grid-based tactical combat RPG where you assemble your dream team of robots and pilots. Rise, unite.
Bruh, just give me another one of those games.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is like a slap together of like so many different
スーパーロボッ
franchises.
ト対戦 Y のプロデューサーを務めますトマコータと申し
You
ます
got Gundam.
本日は
Then you had
スー
old
パー
girl
ロ
from
ボット対
Code
戦シリー
Geass.
ズの魅
Then
力
you
について
got
ご紹介してまいり
Jet
ます
Jaguar. Guys.
まず
Yeah?
スーパーロボット対戦ですが日本の有名なアニメーションに登場したさまざまなロボット
Yeah.
やキャラクタ
I
ー
was
た
like,
ち
I
が
know I
作
saw
品の
Jet
垣根を
Jaguar.
越えて一堂に集まり共通の敵と戦う夢のゲームですゲームジャンルはシミュレーション RPG でして鍛え抜いたロボットで構成した
I remember there was another game like this. Yeah, it was another game like this, but it was an import. And it had fucking, it had Gurren Lagann in it. And I was pissed, because I was like, Gurren Lagann is not in any other game, but he's in this.
加えて戦闘で得た報酬を使ってステージクリア後にロボットや
But if they don't give me like the new Gundam game like Maxi Boost on, like I want that.
育成リソース
Give me another one of those.
戦場で活躍させることがスーパーロボット対戦の醍醐味ですまたスーパーロボット対戦のもう一つの魅力は本作独自の世界
And then, Tenro, you right. No
クロ
Zoids?
スオーバーする
No
オリジナル
Zoids.
シナリオですプレイヤーはアドベンチャー
I don't think too many people remember Zoids either. Zoids is goated.
シミュレーションパートに進むことでより没入感のあるシナリオ体験を得ることができますそして本作より新たにアシストリンクという新要素を導入しております機体に登場しないいわゆるパイロットでないキャラクターが後方から戦闘を支援するシステムがアシストリンクです敵を撃墜することで取得できる
This is just
アシストカウントを消費することで
That's
ア
like
シ
the
ストク
Maxi
ルー
Boost
から
on right there.
戦闘を有利に
Yeah.
する
You have
さ
like
まざま
somebody
な効果を得
supporting
る
you.
ことができますアシストクルーはステージへの参加や使用回数に応じて
I miss Maxi
ランクアップし
Boost
強
We
力
need
に
to
なっ
play
てい
more.
きますこの使えば使うほど成長するというのがポイントでして従来のシリーズでは強化育成の要素が
PlayStation
ロ
Plus
ボットや
snatched it
パイロッ
from
トといった戦闘キャラクター中心でしたがヒロインやサブキャラといった直接戦闘に参加しないキャラにも愛を注ぐことができるようになりました最後に改めて発売日と予約特典についてお伝えさせていただきますスーパーロボット対戦 Y は8月28日に発売予定でしてプレイステーション、Steam のストアで予約を開始しております発売日
I can't remember the last good Zoid show.
3体のプレイヤブル機体や追加ミッションなどが手に入りますので ぜひストアなどで詳細をご確認ください。そしてもう一つ情報がありまして、今作に登場するアニメ作品の魅力をお伝えするため、作品の紹介やアニメ視聴場所をまとめた特設ページを近日公開予定です。スーパーロボット対戦 Y の発売までに時間がありますので、好きな作品を探してみるのも楽しいかもしれません。以上でスーパーロボット対戦 Y の魅力についてお伝えさせていただきました。私はスーパーロボット対戦は自分の好きなロボットアニメへの愛を深め、新しいロボットアニメと出会い、そしてロボットアニメというジャンルをもっともっと好きになっていく、そんな特別な力を持つシリーズだと信じております。
I never bring
スーパー
snacks
ロ
for
ボッ
these.
ト
I need
対
to
戦
start
の魅
bringing
力を
snacks.
もっと多くの人に届けたい、そんな思いで私はゲームを作っております。これを機会にぜひスーパーロボット対戦 Y を手に取っていただきたいです。ご予約よろしくお願いいたします。
He said, yeah, DJ, I'll pass on that game. I don't know, the cinematics look good. Like, this is what it always looks like when it comes out to these games. The cinematics are so goated. Like, they're fun to watch. What you think? Oh, Godzilla Ultima.
Ultima.
I know. I was feeling like if Jet Jaguar was gonna be in here, there gotta be some type of Godzilla collab coming.
A couple of weeks ago, we did a deep dive into the Blood of Dawnwalker.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. I'm locked in on this one. I want to see all the gameplay.
In case you missed it, we have the team from Rebel Wolves here to share a bit more.
I think they showed a little bit of the gameplay too.
Monsters have always been here.
They took a big old bite out of that.
Watching from the shadows. And when we were at our weakest, they came out into the light. We feared for our lives, but we should have feared for our souls instead. The vampires didn't come to kill us.
Ooh.
They came to rule.
Oh.
To turn us into mindless, docile cattle. Not me, though. They tried to change me into one of them. But I became something else instead. Their worst
So you're
nightmare.
just playing like as a vampire or something?
So he's just Michael Morbius. Bro's just Morbius.
Between the two worlds.
Bro, a daywalker.
A daywalker.
Fighting to even the score. Fighting to understand the evil behind it all. He is out there watching, seeping into you, growing.
Ooh, that cut was clean. Is this from the same people who made Witcher? So I'm all there for it. Yeah, no, I know it's gonna be good.
Hi all, my name is Dominika and I'm the community lead here at Rebel Wolves. I'm Marcin, producer here at the
It's Morbin time? That's crazy.
About our upcoming game, The Blood of Dawnwalker. It's a
Dawnwalker.
dark fantasy single-player open-world RPG.
I was
set
seeing
in
some
the real
gameplay
world.
where you can decide how much blood you can drink out of somebody.
Real and vampires are stepping out of the shadows. You play as Cohen, human by day, vampire by night. As a Dawnwalker, he's caught between two worlds. His goal, to save his family from vampire lord Brancis. The story really changes depending on how you play. We call it a narrative sandbox. You choose what to do, when to do it, and how to approach your goals. The game also features a dual gameplay loop. So during the day, you play as human Cohen with his sword fighting skills and magic. At night, you become a vampire, faster, stronger, with more powerful abilities. But those abilities come at a cost. You must feed, and sometimes you might lose control and hurt someone that matters to you. The Blood of Dawnwalker is made out of love for RPGs. It's built to fully immerse you, keep you engaged, and leave lasting memories. You can check out 20 minutes of our gameplay by scanning the QR code visible on the screen. And please don't forget to follow our channels. We're just getting started with the Blood of Dawnwalker, and there's much more we can't wait to show you.
Boy, we get 5 minutes of Pac-Man golf, and they show us like 20 seconds of this.
Now in its 30th year and 8th mainline entry as a franchise, Tekken 8
All right,
has
Tekken 8.
established its story as the longest continuous narrative in gaming. And today, we have Michael Murray here to give us a deeper look into the lore of Ram, the latest character addition to Tekken 8. Coming to early access next week on July 7th.
Hello, this is Michael, producer of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 is the latest numbered entry in the legendary 3D fighting game series, delivering the most exhilarating and intense battles in the franchise's history. Today, I'd like to introduce the second additional character of Season 2, Kakarot. Kakarot is a national hero of Thailand and an undefeated Muay Thai champion who reigns supreme. He made his first appearance in Tekken 7, instantly standing out with his towering physique, over 2 meters tall.
Everybody said that man's physique was ugly as hell when he first came out.
Lichtenberg figures, or lightning scars, said to have been etched into his skin when he miraculously survived a lightning strike as a child. Also known as the title Thunderstruck, he is known for his overwhelming power and high fight IQ in the ring. On his back, Kakarot bears a sakyant, a traditional Thai tattoo with spiritual meaning. This intricate design was personally drawn by a revered monk residing in Thailand. Each of the two sections, upper and lower, carries its own distinct significance. Traditionally, sakyant normally are kind of a ward that protects the fighter, but it also has various meanings, which could be strength, courage.
Yeah, he basically a Baki character, to be honest with you.
So particularly the tiger itself is usually used to symbol courage or strength. We hope players will take note of this detailed element as it embodies the deep cultural roots of both Thailand and Muay Thai. Interestingly, the same monk actually performed a blessing ceremony to pray for the success of Tekken 8.
I'm about to say, you want a Baki character, you got Fang.
Yeah, Fang is basically just Retsu.
For motion capture, the team worked
Or
with
Marduk.
Namco Yoshinari, the first Japanese fighter ever to unify both prestigious Muay Thai titles, Rajadamnan and Lumpini. And we have him here today.
鉄拳ファンの皆さん、こんにちは。スポーツジムの石原奈々です。よろしくお願いします。
By incorporating Nadaka's movements, the team was able to deliver animations that truly capture the authenticity and impact of Muay Thai. So Nadaka, after actually doing the motion capture and then seeing the actual character, what did you think?
そうですね。初めて自分モーションキャプチャーをやらせてもらったんですけど、ムエタイ特有の一発一発重みのある攻撃とキレのある攻撃っていうのが忠実に再現されていてすごく感動しました。
This character specializes in controlling the fight with his massive reach and powerful heavy-hitting Muay Thai techniques. He might not be the fastest, but his sheer power is a force to be reckoned with. If you enjoy characters who apply pressure with devastating single hits rather than relying on a parry,
what is that? Attacks, he got cutscene moves though?
I mean, That's Tekken 8 for you.
This character is a result of a collaborative effort with many individuals
Bro, who you
with a
telling?
carefully crafted motion and design. Experience the exhilarating one-hit knockout.
I'm ready to see Armor King's gameplay because I know he about to hit like a daggone truck.
He's actually personally one of my favorite characters in the series to date, so I can't wait to have everyone have their hands on him. Falcon Ram will be available for early access starting July 8th or July 7th PDT.
July 7th. Surprising that he's coming out this soon.
The official release begins on July 11th or July 10th PDT. More details about Falcon Ram will be revealed in a special live stream scheduled for the day before early access. Don't miss it.
Experience the world of Dragon Ball Daima, a brand new Dragon Ball anime series through a 2-part playable experience.
Okay, hold up.
Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Alright, they're adding this to the Kakarot DLC.
Even if you haven't finished the main story.
What y'all need to do is put this shit in sparking.
Added to this new downloadable content.
Damn it! I just want to play Goma and Super Saiyan 4.
Goku finds
Ultra
himself
Vegeta 1
transformed into a smaller form as a result of a nefarious scheme. To rescue the kidnapped Dende and reclaim his original form, Goku sets off on a
Flippin'
thrilling
Glorio.
adventure filled with action and danger, joined by Glorio,
DLC.
Supreme Kai, and Pansy.
History. It's got me really pumped up.
Part 1 unfolds in the third demon world, a realm of mysterious creatures and floating islands, revealing a world completely unlike Earth. The skies of the third demon world are choked with volcanic gases, weighing down the air and making flight a real challenge. But fret not. With Sky Seed, you can instantly travel to
Didn't they
places
have like
you've
a
already
thing
visited,
where it was like
making world
they have to
exploration a
drop some
breeze.
Dragon Ball content every year?
I don't believe, what, for Bandai Namco or for like,
Bandai Namco.
oh, I'm not sure.
You may also come
If that's true, then that's wild.
Demon World rumors
I remember it's like every year they have to draw something Bandai, something Dragon Ball.
For some Dragon Ball.
items hidden on the floating
Yeah, for
islands,
any game that's
so
currently
be sure
active.
to explore thoroughly.
I wouldn't be
Xenoverse
surprised.
keep getting updates.
Updates every day, yeah. I wouldn't be
You might get to
surprised.
see a side of Pansy that
But how
wasn't
much
shown in
Xenoverse
the
alone
anime.
gets updated?
Like my pitching machine. Keeps you on your toes with its random throws. Cool, huh?
Not only can you test your skills against the Kadan Castle's warriors and Glorio, like in the anime, but you will also face off against trolls, goblins, and other creatures that
God,
inhabit
Kakarot
the
just
third
looks
demon
so
world.
good.
Some enemies will use attacks that can cause status
That
effects like burns and poison.
battle between
so get ready to
Goku and
strategize
Vegeta for the
take
end
on
of Z,
more intense
I'll admit that was
battles.
peak.
Oh, and Kakarot?
Medibugs are the key to curing status
One of my
effects,
favorite ones was
so
definitely
keep an eye out and gather as
the
many
one
as
versus
you
like
can to
Vegeta
stay
versus
prepared.
Super Buu. That shit great.
Your companions,
Like they added so
Glorio,
much like extra stuff to that too.
Kai, and Pansy
Seeing
each bring
Vegeta go from
unique
Gallic
abilities
Gun
to support
right into Final
Goku.
Flash.
Work
Bro, who
together
was you
and
feeling like?
overcome enemies.
One thing Bandai Namco is gonna do, especially Cyber Connect, is gonna give you a cutscene. They're gonna give you one hell of a cutscene. They're gonna add something to it too.
Fishing, hunting, and other familiar activities from the main story are still here for you to enjoy. This downloadable content is packed with tons of exciting content, so jump in and explore the third demon world to your heart's content. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima, Adventure Through the Demon Realm Part 1. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Daima Edition, which features the main game and the Daima Adventure Through the Demon Realms pack, will also be available for sale.
Alright. What we got
Agents
next?
unravel a mystery through time and parallel
Digimon.
worlds.
Oh, new Digimon
Up next,
game.
we take a deeper look at Digimon Storytime Stranger to learn more about the features of this riveting RPG.
It's been a minute since we got a Digimon
ストーリ
game,
ータ
to
イ
be
ムストレン
honest.
ジャーのプロデューサーを担当しています
Digimon
原と申します。デジモンストーリータイムストレンジャーはデジモンストーリーシリーズの10年ぶりとなる新作です。
ゲームの紹介に入る前にまずはこれまで公開してきたゲーム映像を振り返ってみましょう。いかがでしょうか。映像の中ではさまざまなデジモンが登場していましたが、今作では実は450体以上のデジモンが実装されるんです。今作は人間とデジモンの絆を描く壮大なストーリー、戦略的なターン制バトル。
That's why you got the dome. Wait, did you? The Bakugan didn't have a dome. You had just the cards and the magnets in the cards, and that was it. You had to roll it on the card, yeah.
触れてこなかった方にもデジモンの世界に飛び込むきっかけとしてぜひ手に取っていただきたい作品です。本作の主人公は超常現象の調査・解決を専門とした秘密組織アダマスに所属するエージェントです。2人のエージェントのうちいずれかを選択します。物語の舞台は日本、東京。政府によって封鎖された新宿の一区画で未知の生物デジモンに遭遇するところから始まります。これこそがあなたの最初の仲間となるデジモンになります。その後調査を進めていく中で様々な出来事に遭遇し、最終的には謎の爆発に巻き込まれてしまいます。気がつくと世界は8年前に戻っていました。以降来たる世界崩壊を食い止めるべく人間世界とデジモンが住むデジタルワールド2つの世界をまたいだ冒険を繰り広げることになります。物語の核心は時空と世界を超える強い絆です。まさにデジモンにとって不平のテーマと言えます。特にキーとなるキャラクターミソの祈りとアイギオモン、この2人が紡ぐ絆の形にぜひご注目いただきたいです。また物語は今作オリジナルの内容となっていますので、シリーズ前作のファンの皆さんもこれから初めてデジモンゲームを遊ぶ方も全く新しい体験ができるのだと思っています。冒険の中では賑やかな新宿、秋葉原とデジタルワールドのさまざまなエリアを行き来します。前作デジモンストーリーシリーズではデジタルワールドへ行くことはほとんどなく、その手前の電脳世界と人間世界との行き来が主でしたが、今作ではこれまでにない繊細な表現で描かれたデジタルワールドを訪れ探索することが可能になっています。冒険の中心となる活気に満ちたセントラルタウンや巨大な木々が生い茂るギアフォレスト、美しく広大な海が広がるアビスエリアなど、それぞれ違った表情を持つエリアが登場します。エリアごとにそこに住まうデジモンが違うのも魅力の一つです。個性豊かなキャラクターたちとの出会いが皆さんの冒険に彩りを与えてくれるはずです。もちろん RPG にはバトルが欠かせません。
This is extremely detailed.
属性による攻撃ダメージの変化は本作では基本的に種族・属性の組み合わせで成り立ちます。種族はワクチン、ウイルス、データのほかフリー、バリアブル等も含めて計7種。属性は非
Everybody said like, yo, why Pokemon can't look like this? I mean, you know? Boy, look at that.
倍以上のダメージを与えたり、さらに本作ではよりデジモンの個性が際立つ因子を追加しており、相性次第ではさらに高いダメージを狙っていくことも可能となっています。
I do remember Game Freak is dropping another game like that's like really it looks really good. Yeah, the one we talked about like Summer Games Festival.
Yeah, but if y'all can do this, why can't y'all do this with Pokemon?
仲間デジモンの力を合わせることで味方のサポートや敵への追撃ができるクロスアーツを発動することが可能です。デジモンたちと共に敵に立ち向かう一体感をぜひその手で体験いただきたいです。デジモンの最大の魅力の一つは進化ルートが一本線ではないことです。一体のデジモンから様々な形態に進化できるだけでなく、他の進化経路の解放や成長限界に達した際にあえて退化する選択も可能です。進化・退化を駆することで一部のパラメーターやプレイヤーとの友情値を引き継いだり、レベル上限を示す才能値を引き上げることができるため、進化・退化を繰り返しながらお気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成することも戦略の一つです。またプレイヤーであるエージェント自身の成長も仲間デジモンの強さに影響します。デジモンの育成やパラメーターに関わる様々なスキルを解放できるので、
turn-based power world basically.
エージェントとしてレベルアップしていきましょう。新たなデジモンはバトルで敵デジモンを倒してスキャン率を上げ、コンバートをすることで獲得可能です。バトルをすればするほど仲間デジモンは増えていき、育成の幅も広がっていきます。育成可能なデジモンは450体以上います。お気に入りのデジモンを集中して育成するもよし、 多くのデジモンを収集し幅広い育成を行うもよし、あなただけの遊び方を見つけてぜひデジモンたちとの冒険を楽しんでください。次はデジモンたちが住む世界についてお話ししていきます。これは主人公一行が初めて訪れるデジタルワールドイリアスの街セントラルタウンです。街中はデジモンで溢れており、冒険に必要なアイテムを入手できるショップやデジモンたちが集うちょっとおしゃれなバーもあります。主人公はここでこの街を治めるメルクリモンというデジモンから電波塔の異常を調査する依頼を受けることになります。セントラルタウンは冒険の中心地として何度も訪れることになるため、立体感ある構造や密度感、BGM など活気に満ち満ちた雰囲気から次の冒険も頑張ろうと思えるような、そんな空間づくりを意識しています。イリアスには他にも様々なエリアがあり、それぞれが世界観的にもゲーム性的にも意味のある設計がなされています。次はメニュー画面を見ていきましょう。メニューではデジモンの進化・退化、カスタマイズ、パーティーの編成等が可能です。進化・退化にはそれぞれ条件があり、例えば進化であれば一定のパラメータ値を満たすことが基本です。中には特殊な条件もあり、特定のアイテムが必要であったり、特定の性格になっていないと進化ができない等のパターンも存在します。デジモンのカスタマイズではそれぞれの個性に応じたアタッチメントスキルや装備品の装着を行います。強みをさらに伸ばすのか、苦手を補強するのか、ガンガン攻めるのか、サポート的な立ち回りをさせるのかなど、戦力は無数に存在します。他にどのようなデジモンが仲間になっているか次第でもカスタマイズの方向性は変わってくるでしょう。
It probably is going to be like the last one.
構成され、その中から3体をバトルへ
I
出
think
す
this
ことにな
might
り
be
ます。
just like the last one they're going to be showcasing
さらに
today.
物語の中心となるアイギオモンはプラスもう1体として戦闘に参加しますので、彼を戦闘でどう生かすかもパーティー編成を考える上での重要な指標になることでしょう。マップ上には様々な敵デジモンがおり、シンボルエンカウントでバトルが始まります。バトルでは種族と属性の相性が非常に重要です。敵デジモンとの相性が悪ければ控えの3体と交代することをお勧めします。交代は自分の
Oh, Bola, I'm reading chat. It's just I'm locked in right now when it comes down to
慎重
this.
にバトルを進めていきましょう。戦闘に勝利すると敵デジモンのスキャン率が上昇、 100% 以上になることでコンバートし、新たな仲間デジモンを生み出すことが可能です。最後にボスバトルを見てみましょう。各ボスには通常戦闘にはない何らかのギミックがあります。例えばこのパロットモ戦では、
Is that Paramon? Hey,
パ
Paramon.
ロットモへ落ちると敵は回復してしまいます。基本的にはこの逆境に真っ向から立ち向かわなくてはならないのですが、ちょっとした隠し要素として特定のデジモンをパーティーに入れておくことで相手の回復を防ぐことが可能にもなっています。クロスアーツはボスバトルにおいて必要不可欠な大技となります。敵デジモンの弱点を突くことでクロスアーツゲージを早く貯めることができるため、この点においてもやはり敵との相性コントロールは重要になってきます。これまでの知識と経験、そしてデジモンたちとの絆を総動員し、迫り来る強敵を打ち倒してください。ゲーム内容について少しでも楽しんでいただけましたでしょうか。時空と世界をまたぐスト
Oh
ーリ
yeah,
ー、
it looks like they put some real love
戦略
into
的
this
な
game,
単性バト
bro.
ル、
Like it looks
そ
great.
して多種多様なデジモンの収集と育成を
This
楽しめ
is
る
exactly what like a lot of
デジモ
Digimon
ンストレン
fans
ジャ
have
ー
been waiting for
は
a
従
long
来のデ
time.
ジモンのファンの方々にも、
And if anything,
これから初めて
introduce a
デジ
new
モンを体
generation
験
of
する
people who
方
like
々にも
Digimon.
ぜひ手に取っていただきたい王道の RPG 作品となっています。本日披露したゲームパートは今後のイベントでも使用できるようになりますので、ぜひご期待ください。本作は PlayStation 5、Xbox シリーズ X、S、Steam にて予約受付中です。皆さんがどんなデジモンと絆を紡いで冒険していくのか、この目で見れる日を心から楽しみにしています。ちなみに私はパタモンを選んで、いずれはゴッドドラモンへ進化させることが確定しています。本日はどうもありがとうございました。
All right. That's it. I think that might just be the end. Unless they got a surprise
Thank
for
you
us.
so much, Hara-san, for that in-depth look. Digimon Story Time Stranger will be launching on
Yeah, I think that
October
might be the
3rd,
end.
2025. Look out for a playable demo at upcoming events. And that is all for today's presentation.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yeah, that's
Connor,
it.
for joining me today, and
Yeah,
thank
that's
you
it.
to all our viewers for joining us as well.
Great work to you as well, Sydney, and to our viewers. And remember, if you're a fan of any of the games that you saw today, be
Yeah,
sure
it was
to follow
okay.
any of the Bandai
As
Namco
much as
social
I
media
liked
accounts in your
a
local
lot of
language
these,
to stay up
I
to date on the
primarily
latest
only cared for
announcements
just
and releases.
We'd
Dawnwalker,
love to
My
know what you
Hero,
thought of
and
today's
Digimon was actually
presentation and have
surprisingly
provided a
enjoyable.
survey link if you'd like to
But
help us make
I appreciate you guys for
next
coming
showcase
out.
better.
That's the end of the showcase. I'm about to be geeking out myself. I love you guys. New videos coming soon. Appreciate you guys for being here. See you guys later. Peace.